How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Real quick, how exciting is it to be back here in Boston?
I'm really excited, and it's so different this time. Like, I'm actually enjoying it and going out on the streets and talking to people instead of like being so crazy focused, hyper focused. So I'm so happy to be back, and it's so different this time.
Last time you were here, the race went out slow. You made a big move, about 3 miles to go to get into the lead, and fell just short at the end. What will you do differently this year? Obviously, you got to see how how the race plays out, but anything that you would change based on your previous experience?
Well, I definitely learned a lot the last time around, and so I trained differently this time. I put in a lot more volume, and I did a lot more hill work this time. So, I'm still not I'm not the kind of person that's going to run from the front, from the gun or anything like that, but I've also given myself a little bit more, with my coach, we've given myself a little bit more freedom to take certain risks during the race rather than just wait till the very end. So, and that might happen anyway, but just to give myself the freedom that if I'm feeling great, there's certain points in the course where I just have more freedom, basically. So I learned a lot last time, but really the biggest thing I learned was to just run my own race and not get caught up on what everybody else is doing.
You had a big race at New York, which was good for your confidence. How has training gone since then?
Training went great. I went home and I had a couple of really intense weeks where I did really high volume workouts that I've never done before, and then just started resting and tapering, and now I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself because I've been running 120 miles a week for like 3 months, and I'm like, I don't have to run again today, so I'm just resting now and trying to stay sane, basically.
What have you been doing to stay sane?
Hanging out with my family and just, watching a lot of trashy television. The Real Housewives, I have watched so much this last week, but really just hanging out with Colt and Adam, and sometimes hanging out with Colt's more tiring than going for a 10-mile run, so I'm not resting that much, it seems like.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much.